Welcome to Columbus Adventist Academy, a cornerstone of Christian education in our community. Founded on a vision of faith, excellence, and empowerment, CAA has been nurturing young minds and hearts for decades. This documentary dives into the history of CAA, showcases the passion of our dedicated teachers, and explores our exciting plans to expand to K through 12. Join us on this inspiring journey of growth, learning, and community. At CAA, we really believe in the power of biblical principles. Every day, through worship and classroom study, we nurture our students' spiritual growth, aiming to build strong moral characters.
I'm Pastor Keith Goodman, privileged to be the lead pastor at this church, Ephesus Seventh-day Adventist Church, that happens to be more than 110 years in existence. And one of the things that made an emphasis on over at least the last 50, 60 years is education.
It was called Ephesus Junior Academy, and that was, I believe, 1961. Me and my siblings started here, and I went all the way through the 8th grade and then on to Pine Forge. At that time, it wasn't a lovely school that we have across the street now. It was in the basement of our church at that time on East Fifth Avenue.
They started a school, and then of course the school closed for a little while, but then it reopened as Columbus Adventist Academy.
When I first came, I told the staff, I said, this school has good bones. It was built on a solid foundation of Christ. It has wonderful alumni, supporters. It has excellent processes and procedures, extremely talented teachers. So this school has good bones, and I've just been privileged to be able to build upon what was already there.
Very often, educational disparities happen along tax baselines, where you live in America, which gives you access to certain schools. And the difference is generally that there are teachers there that are invested. And many times in generally underserved populations, they don't have the most caring teachers. But when you come to an Adventist Christian school, that is what sets it apart. We have teachers that have degrees and certification, and even though they don't make what their counterparts make in the public system, they're there because they want to be there, and they're there because they care.
First grade! The hurricane storm surge is forcing water up the Mississippi River through canals and waterways and into that lake that's right there in New Orleans. So what happens as a result of all that water being forced into that lake? The consequences are enormous.
Our teaching staff is the backbone of our school's success, made up of licensed educators, many with advanced degrees. Our teachers are dedicated to ongoing professional growth, but what truly sets them apart is their genuine care and concern for each student.
I think what I love most about Columbus Adventist Academy is the opportunity to really get to know the students well. I like the fact that it's a small school where I know all the students, they all know me. I like the fact that we are able to really tailor our instruction to meet those needs. And I like the fact that this is a Christian school. It's a school where we are actively involved in trying to help our students know Jesus better.
When I started teaching at CAA 12 years ago, my principal came to me and said, "Oh, I know you can sing and I know you direct. I want you to work with me for the Christmas program." And I said, "Great." And she said, "I'm going to be with you every step of the way." And I said, "Great." She was with me for about 30 minutes and she said, "You're going to do wonderful." And she let me go, and the rest is history. I've been directing the choir now for 12 years. It's a wonderful opportunity to show God's love, to represent God, and to show the kids what ministry is all about. And so I love it.
When I walk through the hallways in the morning, see the kids coming in, entering my classroom, it feels safe. It feels like home, it feels like family. It makes me happy. I do this work because of the students. I mean, teaching is great, grading and lesson plans are not the most fun, but that's not why I do this work. I do it because of the opportunity to touch students' lives and to help them reach their full potential.
My name is Michael Crutcher. I am the parents of Isaiah and Mackenzie Crutcher. I also volunteer basketball coach for, I think it's been 12 to 15 years there, which has been an awesome experience. Just showing the kids a positive black male is really why I do it. It's not for anything else but that, to be honest with you.
A CAA student blooms and blossoms, and we watch them in so many different contexts. We just celebrated our basketball team that won the championship. We're watching these kids experiment and blossom.
I chose CAA because I believe in Christian education is very important as a foundation for the kids. It's really a good school because you can tell the teachers care about the students. They engage with them. They care if they're failing. They care about the home life. If the parent is failing, they care about their parent as well. And it's more family oriented than anything. It's a school, but it's family. My oldest daughter graduated from there, and she still called them from high school to talk to the teachers about math. And they took her phone calls and helped her. Mr. Maycock, Ms. Kunameka, some awesome teachers. Even if my kids aren't there, I believe they can still reach out and they can still get the help they need because, like I said, it's family. It's just not school. It's just not school.
My name is Belvia Jackson, and I actually have had 2 kids attend Columbus Adventist Academy. I brought them over the same time. My daughter was in 4th grade, and my son at that time was in kindergarten. My daughter graduated from 8th grade, and she has done exceptionally well in high school. I feel like the school really prepared her academically. When she graduated in 8th grade, she took a test, and she got accepted into the College Plus program, was able to take honors English as well as Algebra 2, and so she has moved on and she's actually graduating 12th grade and has done exceptionally well. One thing that really stands out to me is the friendships that they have made here. The friends that they made is friends that I know beyond the fact that they're going to take with them for life. My daughter still is part of the group chat of her 8th grade class when they graduated. And so my son always asks, can these friends come over? And so they really have a good time. They come home, they talk about the funny things they did, how the teachers interact with them, the different relationships. And I think that's really, really huge when it comes to self-confidence, when it comes to learning, and when it comes to who they know that they will be.
My name is Jaleisha Chasma, and I'm a student at Columbus Adventist Academy. I'm in 8th grade, and I've been here for 7 years, since 2nd grade. And coming here has relieved me of stress of whether or not I get bullied to talk about my religion. I feel like I have friends who have the same mindset as me, and I can talk to them and whenever I feel something is wrong without the fear of people judging me. It's like family here. My teachers are always willing to talk to me about how I feel and what I need, and it's really amazing.
When I came to this community, I came as a K-8 principal. But when I first got into this community, it wasn't long before I realized that we were missing something, that many of our students would go from K-8. When they come here, they don't leave. These children stay from kindergarten to 8th grade. We have a very strong core of parents who believe in Columbus Adventist Academy, but the problem was, where do we go after 8th grade? We've done a wonderful job with empowerment, with evangelism, with excellence, with all those things, and then they're just out there.
So when you get to high school, that is where a lot of your personality will grow and expand, and you will stop questioning your foundation and you start branching out to different things. That was a hard part for me especially. Having a Christian school where you can go, still develop the same way you've been developing, but still grow towards God is so important.
It's when they make a lot of decisions, it's when they face a lot of temptations, and it's when they're trying to find themselves. And it's nice, kids are gonna, move around a little bit and find themselves, but it's nice when you give them that space, you give them a box to work within.
80% of our parents, when we polled them, said that we want a high school. So this is not just something we just thought up, but it's really trying to meet the needs of our parents' voice, their voices, and the community's voice. And so by faith, we are launching our 9th grade next year. So we're not just K-8, we are K-9 with the goal to literally move by grades each year. But for now, it's been a cry. It's been a cry that let's not stop this excellence. Let's not stop this empowerment. Let's not stop this evangelism at 8th grade. Let's continue to raise children who fear and love the Lord all the way through to high school.
A CAA child becomes the best child that a CAA child can be because we're watering that unique plant and helping to draw out from them what God has uniquely created them to be.
With your faith in the importance of a biblical foundation for these students, we can maintain our commitment to providing a comprehensive, Christ-centered education that equips them not only for academic achievement, but also for success in life.